Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. You are highly welcome. It is Saturday here. Beautiful Saturday, of course. Wherever you are on the globe, you are in Africa, in Asia here with me, or you are in America, or in Europe, dear friend, you are highly welcome. Finally, it is a weekend of football. Yes, the weekend of football. The international break is over, at least for this season. The next international breaks will only be competitions, Euro 2024, and then there's some AFCON or World Cup qualifications. Those are important games. Those are not friendly matches. African qualifications or World Cup qualifications in Africa. In Europe, it's going to be Euro 2024. That will be the next international break. But now we are back to the league. We are back to the league. Today, Chelsea, Burnley. My goodness. What will I say about today's game or tonight's game? What do you expect? Personally, I am expecting nothing but a win. Nothing but a win. And that is what we always say throughout the season. Every game we say, oh, this game is a must win for Chelsea. We always say, no, this one is a must win. Tonight is still a must win for us. Looking at where we are on the league table, we are still on 11th on the league table. Even if we win tonight's game, Chelsea, how far can we go on the league table? How far can we go on the league table? If we win, the two clubs, I think Newcastle and who is ahead of us, there is only one point between. If we win, either one of those clubs must lose. One of them must lose their matches. Then we might move to maybe 10 or 11th or 9th position. The highest we can climb is 9th position. If Newcastle lost their game, and then the other club also, these two clubs, if they are to lose their matches, the highest we can move is 9th position. So we will have to win ours and be hoping those two clubs ahead of us will lose their games. So not too much is going to be changing in our position on the table. And don't forget, we have 2 games in hand. And those 2 games we have in hand, they are tough games. We have Arsenal and we have Tottenham. Yeah, Arsenal game has already been rescheduled to 23rd after our game against Man City. After our game against Man City on the 20th, 23rd, we have against Arsenal. But Tottenham is not yet scheduled. I don't have that date yet. But those games we have in hand, they are tough games. That is why the games that are already planned, we need to continue to win those ones and see how far we can go. How I wish that we can get to the 9th position. Then on, I think, is it Thursday? We have a game, yeah. We have to try and start winning from now. From now, dear friend, it is very important. It is very important that we start from today on a good note. Otherwise, by the time, if we lose tonight's game, it means that our confidence level again will drop. By the time we try to pick up confidence, we are already gone. We are finished. So I want to hope and believe that Chelsea will win tonight's game. Dear friend, I'll be back with my team lineup prediction 2 or 3 hours to the match. But right now, we start with this news. It came up earlier this week, but I didn't talk about it, so I want to talk about it briefly. Chelsea will appoint a new chairman in 2027 to replace Todd Boehly. Currently, the chairman of Chelsea is Todd Boehly. But in 2027, Chelsea will have to appoint a new chairman. Why? If you look at the way the Chelsea club, the way the transfer was made from Abramovich to the Blue Co and the Clearly Group, it said that there's an agreement between the directors. You will be in charge for 5 years, another person will take over for 5 years. Let me remind you quickly that Todd Boehly is actually the least shareholder. Todd Boehly, he is the least shareholder in Chelsea. But he is the face, he is the one that been made as the face of the club. Because currently, he is the chairman of Chelsea. Are you getting it? He is the chairman, so he is now the face of the club, even though he is the least shareholder. So in 5 years' time, the agreement between them is that there will be changes that will be made. New chairman will take over from Todd Boehly. And that new chairman, that will have to be decided either Egbali or Feliciano, these are the bigger guys. they own my bigger share. Feliciano owned bigger shares than even Todd Boehly. So these guys, one of them, either Egbale or Feliciano, might take over from Todd Boehly in 2027. This arrangement was made simply because they want to make more money individually. If Todd Boehly is stepping out as a chairman, he's still a member of the board. He's still a shareholder. But as a member of as a chairman, if he's stepping down with 20 million pounds. Then another person also comes in, another 5 years, another 20 million pounds. That is how they want to be making their money. Beside their directorship or every other money they make from the club, once you be able to successfully finish your 5 years, you are going with your 20 million pounds pocketed. The rich will always remain richer. The rich will always remain richer, right? So Chelsea will appoint a new chairman in 2027 to replace Todd Boehly. Egbale or Feliciano could take the role themselves or may identify a third party to take the reins. No decision on who will take the chairmanship has been made yet. That is how it is. All right. Javi Alonso announced yesterday that he's staying put at Bayern Leverkusen. And this is the statement he brought up or he issued. I am grateful to Bayern and the board, the players, the fans. I feel that this is the best way to continue together. I have also informed the players. It's true. My deadline was this week. It's matter of respect. Now everything is clear. Now everything is clear. Javi Alonso is staying at Bayern Leverkusen. Listen, he is winning the league in the Bundesliga. That means that he's taking the club to Champions League next season. Right now as we speak, they are still in Europa League. And they are one of the favorites to win the Europa League. Maybe alongside Liverpool. Yeah, I foresee Liverpool, Bayern Leverkusen at final of Europe in the Europa League finals. I foresee that coming. So, if I were in his position, and in fact, and as Bayern Leverkusen is right now, there is no pressure on Javi Alonso. If you go to Liverpool, you'll be under pressure to perform. If you go to Bayern Munich, you'll be under pressure. Liverpool, the pressure will even be too much because they will expect you to fill the shoes of Jurgen Klopp. It will not be easy for any coach that will take over after Jurgen Klopp is gone. You have to fill that shoe. You know how it is like when you are filling someone's shoes. Expectations will be so much on you. You go to Bayern Munich, similar situation. Bayern Munich, they have their own target every season. They know that club called Bayern Munich, they are a club, one of the clubs in Europe where their standard, they never want to go below their standard. They have their own standards. They have their standard. If you want to check clubs in Europe, clubs that really believe in standard. If you take away Real Madrid, the next is Bayern Munich. When you talk about standard, no matter what happens in the season, they want to maintain their standard. Why Thomas Tuchel is going, not because they are second on the league table, but because they felt the gap between them and Bayern Leverkusen is just too much. The problem is the gap between them, not because they are not winning the league. No. I mean, there were seasons that Bayern Munich didn't win the league, but they maintained the coach. But the gap between them, 5, 6, 7 point gap, it's unacceptable in Bayern Munich. It's as simple as that, my dear friend. So, Javi Alonso is staying at Bayern Leverkusen. There is no pressure on him. He will continue to deliver for them until next season. And hey, 2025 is his target. 2025 is his target, Real Madrid, where Carlo Ancelotti might be leaving, and then he is the possible replacement for Carlo Ancelotti in Real Madrid. That is how it is. All right. Okay, on the Chelsea chairman change, the expectation is that in 2027, the priorities and strategy are likely to remain broadly the same. Recruitment will focus mainly on bringing the planet's best young talent to West London. That is the strategy. The strategy are likely to remain broadly the same. Recruitment will focus mainly on bringing the planet's best young talent to West London. So we are going to be continuing to buy best world talent, 18 years, 18 years, 18 years, we might end up not winning any league, any trophy in the next 10 years, my dear friend. If we are focusing only on talent, 18-year talent. All right? Okay, finally, before I let you go, because I'll be back with more. Dear friend. I'll be back with more exclusives. Let me end with this. Pochettino at a press conference yesterday, this is what he said. I want to bring you this before I sign off, and I'll come back with more exclusives. Mauricio Pochettino, he said, all the data today put us in the table in the top 4. But for different reasons, Chelsea are not there. In which areas do we need to improve? In small details that you can get with experience and time and playing together. Small details that you can get with experience and time playing together. Means that Chelsea by now, if you look at the data that we have available, Chelsea performances so far, we are supposed to be in the top 4. But for lack of experience, we are where we are. For lack of experience, we are where we are. And so he's saying that we need to improve on small details and get some experience, meaning he is expecting by next season, possibly things will be better than this because the players, most of them now, they have the Premier League experience and playing together as a team. Dear friend, my time is up, and I'll be back with more exclusives, most probably with my predicted lineup later in the evening. I will see you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.